TIR C2S3 E61. Recap: Whispers of the Garnet Moon, October 15th, 2025. Hear ye, brave souls and curious onlookers. Gather round as the fires of fate crackle and the drums of destiny thunder across the Iron Realm. Welcome to episode 62 of our ever-unfolding saga, an odyssey forged in courage, betrayal, and choices that could topple kingdoms. It all began with a single spark in episode 1, and now that ember has become an inferno. If you've only just arrived, oh wandering soul, fret not. You've stumbled into the eye of the storm, but the entire journey is preserved. Every sword clash, whispered secret, and divine reckoning waiting for you to binge with abandon. Each Wednesday night, our fellowship gathers at the sacred table, where imagination reigns and dice defy gravity. From there, the tale is cast into the production dungeon, where tireless trolls shape it with hammer and flame. And come Sunday, it rises anew, polished and radiant, unleashed upon the world via YouTube for all to witness. But lo, our reach stretches further still. We've sown breadcrumbs across the digital wilds: Facebook, Instagram, the Iron Realms wiki, even the enchanted scrolls of Pinterest. Follow us, stalk us, meme us. We revel in it all. Now, before we descend into the abyss of tonight's tale, let us first honor the champions who will shape fate itself. When your name is called, rise from the shadows. Speak your first name, your character's name, their race, class, and level. Let the crowd know who dares challenge the Iron Realm tonight.
First, we have Bradley.
Good evening. Yes, I am Bradley, and tonight I am playing Kingfisher Blue, a finally level 7 Aarakocra monk, way of the open talon, and he is smarter than you, and you know this, but that's okay. Everyone is special.
Next, we have Rhea.
Hello, I am Rhea. I play Lominde. She is a level 6 Elven Soul Knife Rogue and Sorcerer.
Then we have David.
Hello, I play David, a level 7 halfling cleric by the name of Q. I am an agent of chaos, and I try to stay out of trouble but fail miserably.
Next, we have Allison.
Hi, I'm Allison. I play Theo and Kat, a Kalashtar and Cat duo. Rogues, still level 6.
Then we have Matt.
Hey guys, I am Matt, and I play Tolnar. He's a half-elf, rogue thief, level 7.
Then we have Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I play Aaron Stonefell, a high elf paladin, wizard level 6. As a blessed warrior, I fight for the true bog under a banner of an oath of glory. May the bog light your path, fellow warrior.
Then we have John.
Hello, I'm John. I play Zechariah, a level 7 human paladin. Oath of devotion, devoted to the Alpha Bog. Alpha's off.
Alpha's up. Last but not least, I'm Chris. I'm your humble dungeon master, your narrator, your tormentor, your guide through chaos and wonder.
Steel your hearts, ready your spells, and let the story unfold. Previously in the Iron Realm. Title: A Halfling's Half-Tale. The episode opens with a moment that could only occur in the Iron Realm. Q crawls out of the bowling bag, just as Kingfisher Blue dives in, as if the universe itself had misplaced its sense of order. Once free, Q begins to tell his story, or perhaps a story. It's unclear whether he's speaking to the group, his sheep companion, U3, or the invisible spirits that seem to listen only to him? He recounts a childhood spent in a secluded forest glade deep within the mountains of Ithaca, a region so ancient and forgotten it's vanished from most maps. When a friendly outsider stumbled into their hidden halfling town, the elders sent Q to ensure the visitor wouldn't reveal their location. He followed the man into a forest where the light disappeared, and when it returned, Q stood stripped of his ceremonial robes, left with only his holy symbol, a smile, and a modest cloth. In a burst of chaotic bravery, he charged into what he believed was a rescue, naked, unarmed, and unprepared, only to find himself in the midst of a life-or-death battle. That, he claims, is how he joined the party. A careful listener might sense truth flickering beneath the performance. A perception check, 21, confirms it's half truth, half tall tale, a little chaos, a little charm. In other words, quintessential Q. The journey resumes toward Havenwood. Laughter fades as danger takes root. From the tainted soil rise 3 grave-bloom lurkers, skeletal vines dripping necrotic dew. When Lominde's blade strikes one, all 3 howl in unison, a single awful voice shared across 3 bodies. Lominde seizes the cart's reins, steering it away from the spreading necrotic bloom. The party's undead dire wolf isn't so lucky. Its eyes melt in a cloud of rot, leaving it permanently blinded. But the tide turns when Erin Stonefell, radiant and resolute, channels divine fury. With a flourish of icy shards, she unleashes a storm of frost, ending the grave bloom in a glittering blast that freezes the corruption mid-howl. As the battle's echoes fade, Q hums softly to himself. Perhaps a hymn, perhaps another story waiting to be told. You'll find out tonight in episode 62 of Whispers of the Garnet Moon. Let's roll.
Good evening, fellow warriors.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to yet another wonderful adventure here within the Iron Realm, and specifically Astharag. I hope that everyone is rested and ready to play tonight.
Yes.
First up, a little order of business. Was anyone wounded during the last fight? Tolnar? Anyone else?
I was.
Let's see. Theo and Kat.
Theo and Kat. Oh.
And I was blinded.
I don't see you, so my brain doesn't immediately go to.
I'm sorry. I don't want the audience seeing me eat a sandwich.
Okay. That's what happens when we play while we're having dinners and stuff. So
Hey, players gotta eat, you know.
players got to eat. If we were alive and in
Dinner-
person, we would
dinner
all
time.
be, having sandwiches and drinks and other things too.
Mm-hmm.
That is tradition when you play role-playing games like we do. But okay, so the group themselves, and you will also notice that we do have a real cart on the map now instead of the DM's drawings.
Yeah, it was weird magically seeing things dance on the screen. And,
Would not be,
Sugar
a
and-
game if we didn't have that kind of stuff. But so the group is surrounding the cart. Obviously, Theo and Kat are looking a little worse for wear, as well as, Tolnar is as well. The dead dire wolf is not doing well. He's I guess the word Zechariah that I would use is ew, because he's starting to drip and ooze and just fall apart.
Okay.
That's
So
called decomposing.
yes, decomposing would be the correct terminology if you want to do that. I'm just saying ew for the most part. So I don't know if you want to have him continue or if you want to lay him to rest or what.
Well, he is now blind, and sure, if he's starting to decompose and smell, I'll lead him over behind some of the bushes there, wherever the thick foliage is, and basically tell him that his service has come to an end, and I'll put him out of his misery.
Okay.
Well, before you do that, I do have a suggestion. Time does not pass in the bowling bag. So he would be forever stasis and be able to live out, his unlife in there if you wish to do that, or you can, put him out. Either way.
Zechariah, no, it was purely a servant to the Alpha Bog, and no, if it's starting to decompose and all that, we'll end its undead life here.
So
Well, may Alpha bless him in the next life.
the question: are you going to mice mend him, or are you going to old yeller him?
Well, he's already dead, so and decomposing. So if he just laid down, I think that would be enough for him to be able to go back to his original dead state.
There you go.
So,
And like I said, I'll take him over in the bushes so he's off the road, or whatever.
Okay. North or south of you?
North, wherever the thickest vegetation is.
That would be it. So, okay. So the rest of the group watches as Zechariah takes the undead direwolf over to the trees and allows him to lay down and just to stay in that position until he's no more.
So he'll starve.
He's an ex-direwolf.
Well, he's a dead direwolf, so he's not
And he's not going to starve.
to eat anything. He's basically just going back to his natural state of being officially dead and not moving around anymore, not animated anymore.
Yeah, I'll even call it to the Alpha Bog. I'll pray out. I'll pray to the Alpha Bog that, he's able to.
I think we should pray for him to be released.
There you go.
into the soil, and
There you
that
go.
the Alpha Bog would.
May
Come back
Appalachia accept him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go have a prayer meeting over here.
Laying on of hands.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
commend
I'm
his spirit.
stinky, but I'm gonna pray for this dog.
Okay.
I
I mean, he
I don't even believe in the Alpha Bog, not the way that Zechariah does, but the Alpha Bog was involved in the
the creation,
creation of.
the recreation.
If Zechariah wants to come join me, he can.
Sure, of course.
Okay.
I think Zechariah is typing at the same time, so
Oh.
that's why.
Just making notes for.
So
I was waiting on you.
I'm here. Oh, yeah.
you got to move your token.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Fine, I gotta find the scroll bar. I got you.
Sit.
There you go.
Can't get the screen to move.
Okay.
Good start.
Do you want to pray, or would you like for me to do it?
He, in kind of Zechariah's stoic self, he kind of nods to you.
Sit.
I'm like, okay.
Sit. Star.
To,
Sit.
to the bogs,
Sit.
both high and
Good star.
the Alpha Bog, I ask that you would take the body of this dire wolf and take it back to the soil which it has come from. We ask this of you. We thank you for its protection that it has given to us, and we ask that it would suffer no longer. Amen.
Alphazar.
And
Professor.
and the true bog and the alpha bog give us a miracle, and the body just seeps into the ground.
There you go.
There we go. Amen. I'm out of here.
Well,
Nice.
disappear.
Nice.
Commit his soul to Akira, Bog of Wolves.
Good dog. Now, I had a question. Are any of the bodies of the little plants still lying around?
Yes, they are still.
Is this little highlighted piece a piece of it?
No,
Or-
that was just left over from not not
Oh, I was
disappearing the
gonna
map.
pretend it was part of it.
But
I was wondering if I could get a sample of their spores for my apothecary kit, because we had such a reaction to it. I wanted to see if we could figure out. I just wanted to get a little scoop of their spores and put it in a vial, if that was possible.
Like mold, spores, and fungus.
Yeah.
that's doing the Egon. Let's see. Yeah, it would be a nature check. The
Medicine?
I mean, anyone can harvest from the plants, but if you have,
I have an alchemist supplies.
yeah, well, you
Well,
have
I
a
have
proficiency in
herbalism.
medicine as well as +2 as well as a nature +2. So
Yeah.
you could use if you're planning on using it for medicinal purposes, I would go with the medicine check. If you're depending on what you're planning on doing,
I got an 8.
an 8. So you managed to get a small clump of the spores into the bottle. It takes some effort to do so that the spores do not get on your flesh or your armor, or you inhaling it. You're taking every precaution that you can to not have this touch you in any way or
Get it on anybody
in your
else.
system. So, does anybody else want to harvest anything from the creatures, from the grave blooms?
Chris, would there be anything that could be harvested that could be added into, let's say, a weapon, or anything that can be crafted in that sense from these creatures?
Not in the sense of a physical weapon, like an axe or a knife or anything, but you could use the spores to craft a poison to put on like a blade or something like that if you chose to. You have to harvest the spores and then sit down and work for a while to make it go from just a spore make it into an actual poison of some kind,
Okay.
liquid form instead of an air.
Well, could I go
Death
to one of the ones that did not actually end up using their spores to
Yeah.
try to harvest it from the creature itself?
Yeah, you can harvest it from any of them, and multiple if you choose to. There were
There was some about
3,
right here.
6, 9, 10. There were 12 of them in total.
So I'll go to the
Kingfisher.
closest.
Kingfisher will get in on this as well, and in the interest of medicine, apothecary as well. And I rolled a 16 on my medicine check.
Okay, so you're able to get quite a few vials.
And
Now,
Chris-
would I get just one vial?
Yes.
I'm adding it to my inventory as Death Bloom spores.
Nope, they are called Grave Bloom.
Grave Bloom.
GRAVE BLOOM. All one word.
Grave
spores.
Bloom. Like
They're-
it's one word.
And they're lurkers.
Grave
It's
Bloom.
a type of plant.
Lurkers.
Yep, Grave Bloom lurkers. They're grave. Is it Grave Bloom spores? And I can get you the stats for what that actual spore does. It won't be until after we play.
Yeah, I just added. You had to add a custom item, so I just added that.
Okay. Does anybody else want to harvest anything else from the Grave Bloom lurkers?
Hey, Chris, you want me to roll medicine, or what do you want me to roll? Because I can use, with me being rogue, my sleight of hand is, I could justify using sleight of hand because of being careful not cutting into the spore sac or anything like that would be in these creatures.
You're
versus
doing the same thing that Aaron and Kingfisher are doing, so it would be a medicine check.
Would that be a medicine check if I'm harvesting for poison?
Well, you're harvesting the spore sac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's medicine because you're taking the spore sac and the spores. It's going to be medicine because you're going to end up using it to make a poison or something else with it.
Okay, and that would be 17.
Okay, so you're able to take about the same amount of vials worth as Kingfisher does.
Get down.
I'm not doing
Not you.
So how many vials did Kingfisher get?
Let's see. Probably about 4.
An 8 only got me 1.
Okay, these are okay. Okay. I'm putting the information, the stats on the spores into Discord chat.
And I'm going to be putting those in my bag of holding.
Okay.
I do not want those to rupture or anything like that.
Are you are they in glass vials?
I have it in glass vials, and also I have it wrapped with some additional, piece of cloth that I have from my tinderbox.
Okay.
I'm taking my samples into my lab inside the bowling bag and then returning.
So, as you are collecting your vials and
herbalism kit. Sorry.
Theo and Kat and Talnar are licking your wounds, so to speak. Trying to get your, not each other's wounds, but your individual wounds. Getting yourself cleaned up. The horses and the cart. The horses start to get a little bit agitated and actually start to move a little bit. You can hear the leather straps, and the wheels start to creak as the horses are wanting to move on. So,
I attempt to calm the horses and ask them to be patient. I rolled a 16 on animal handling, and I'm currently sitting on one of them's saddle. So,
they're still wanting to move. They're not in any hurry, from what you can tell, but they do want to move on. So, Theo, are you joining the rest of the group? You are muted.
Sorry, were you asking me?
Yes, Theo and Kat, are you joining the rest of the group?
Well, yeah. Can I take a?
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Sorry. First of all, I choked for a little bit, and then I was trying to open up a cookie, and I didn't realize you called my name.
You accept cookies?
My cookie.
She's on the dark side, people. She has cookies.
Oh, none for you. Yeah, I'm gonna join the group, and as we're walking, Catherine, which is the human for the audience who doesn't realize, is gonna open up this little plastic bag and take a gumdrop and eat it.
Throw it in your mouth. Okay.
Yes, which I don't know where these came from, but apparently they give a 2d4 plus 2 healing when ingested.
I think that was from the Christmas campaign.
Those were gifts from Santa.
That was a long time ago.
that was 3 Christmases,
Three.
wasn't it? So
That's where Jeff got introduced for the first time, I think.
you might want to check the expiration date.
It doesn't say that they have an expiration date.
I know.
It says that if an enemy tries to take one, they must succeed on a D10 strength saving throw. So.
Oh no, there are no enemies around you. But are you hopping into the cart with everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone is kind of gearing up as the horses start to trot across across the screen or across the road, however you want to say it. Is everybody officially on the cart? Okay.
I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road.
I love having this cart. This is really cool. Of course, everybody is moving at a different time than the cart is.
Showing all at once on
It
mine.
looks great on the screen.
It's synchronized.
I think it's cool. So,
Just remember to take me with you to the next screen.
yes, I've got it.
No.
I think I've got it.
He's going to leave you there.
No more.
How many hit points are you missing, Talnar?
17.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can fix that.
I was going to say, would you like them back?
I mean,
Got a bunch of healers sitting around you.
granted, depending on how long we're on this ride, depending on how the DM wants to roll it, it can be counted as a short rest, technically. Depending on how that's all going. Oh, that's really close up. No one wants to see me that close. But do I even have any potions of healing?
Well, I was going to say we can do a prayer of healing, or I'm sure one of us has a
Lay
healing
on
word
hands.
like that.
Oh, and also you guys might have lay on hands too.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's lots of healing things we could do, but if you'd like,
Because I'm riding up there with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm right
you're
next to you.
sitting between paladins. Between the two of us, we could heal you 17 points.
So, so I kind of, as we're traveling down the road, Zechariah, looks over and just kind of see that Tonar is looking a little bit worse for wear. And, he kind of stretches out, his hand, puts it, on your shoulders, says, accept this gift from myself and the Alpha Blog. And I'll do lay on hands for 15 hit points.
Wow.
That would get me up to close. And you notice Holnar sitting there, and he's not moving as much. He doesn't feel as, he's not being as stiff as he was. And he looks over to Zechariah and goes, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better.
And so Zechariah will kind of nod and continue to drive the cart, or ride on the cart. I don't think he's driving it. But
Where are we?
We're in a strip at night, apparently.
In a strip mall.
Are we going
Going to the
downhill
Pig
there?
Pony Club.
Are we going downhill, Chris? Want a bobsled?
No, you're going south.
Jamaica man.
Road.
I mean, if we're gonna go bobsled, we're gonna have to go one, a one.
File.
I wouldn't wander off when you don't know what exactly is going on.
When has that stopped us
Never a good
before?
idea.
When has that ever stopped me
It's
from
usually our
going
little cleric.
somewhere?
That has never stopped Q before, ever.
I was
That
going to
is
say,
very
that's never
true.
stopped
Come on,
me
reveal.
going somewhere.
Reveal the area. There we go.
All I see is trees. There are trees.
Oh, apparently I'm riding side saddle now. Oh.
I know, me too. And my dog's running upside down.
Everyone is there. Come on. Computer's really, really slow. The cart creaks.
Do I finally get to
Have you considered upgrading from an Amiga?
Okay.
I mean,
The cart creaks along a winding forest road, swallowed by low-lying fog. The trees are skeletal, their branches clawing at the mist. The horses snort nervously. Visibility drops to 20 feet in front of you. The fog muffles sounds, except for the whispers. Come on. Really? Just
really.
I don't understand why he's doing this. Cleaned up. There we go. Okay. So. Escape. There we go. You're traveling along. Everyone needs to make a perception check. Now we'll call out your name. Please give me your number when I call it. Lominde?
2.
2. And Tolnar?
21.
41?
21.
21. Okay.
I'm not that good yet. I mean, give me another 10 levels.
Theo and Cat?
12.
12. Okay. Kingfisher Blue?
19. 19. No, 19.
Okay. Aaron?
22.
2. And let's see, Q?
7.
7.
I mean, you can't see above the rails.
No, I can't see above the rails. And there's a sheep in my way.
And
That sounds like a bad plan.
Zechariah?
Have the sheep roll.
5.
5. Okay. Tolnar, Kingfisher Blue, and Aaron.
Yes.
From the mist and fog that is covering the ground, you can hear voices.
What do they say?
Give me a second. I'm getting ready to say it. I'm about to open my
mean-
mouth.
Like, come on.
Are we?
One of the
Is
voices.
it in our heads, or are we just hearing?
You're hearing this through the fog. Okay. One of them is saying, "She waits beneath the roots." Another says, "The moon remembers your name." Third says, 3 days hence the veil thins. And another one says, "You are not alone in your skin."
But that one's on drugs.
It's the body snatchers.
Okay.
We're talking about parasites and bacteria.
Are the voices, can we tell if they're male, female, or are they human or some other type of creature we may have already seen before?
It is just a whisper. You can't tell whether male or female.
Is it a high-pitched whisper? Like
no,
a
it's
high voice, a low voice?
it's just a whisper. It's just a whisper. It's a very monotone whisper among all of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I'll look around and goes, "Did anyone else? Am I going insane, or anyone else may have heard some voices?"
I heard it.
Yeah, what did you hear it say?
And I will repeat back what I heard through the mist.
She waits beneath the roots. You're not alone in your skin. Eat at the saltine keg. Wait, no. That's not one.
That one I did not hear.
The horses continue to move forward, but at a slower pace.
You wait beneath the roots.
Do you want me to repeat them?
Yes.
I remember 2 of them.
The first was, "She waits beneath the roots."
She sounds like she's dead.
The second was, "The moon remembers your name."
Oh.
The third,
That's an ex-girlfriend.
Same. Oh, wait.
3
No.
days hence the veil thins.
Is 3 days from now Eve of Hollows?
And the last one says, "You are not alone in your skin."
Yeah, that one frightens me a little.
So Zechariah says, "I've heard nothing."
I hear nothing.
All right. So
I thought the horse was talking to me.
Well, it's not a horse named Ed.
It's
That's it.
silver and a horse with no name.
Well,
So it's named Tuesday.
I'm going to because I'm thinking of my friends back here that are a little bit more spiritually inclined. I am going to say there are whispers on the wind, and I'm going to say it really softly to them as I'm walking along beside them on the cart. And if they want me to tell them what this sounds, what they're saying, I'm more than happy to do that. But I'm definitely going to tell them I'm not the only one that heard it.
And I will corroborate.
Zechariah definitely says he wants to hear what you heard.
Well, and so Aaron repeats the 4 phrases that she heard, and she the one that disturbed me and my friend Kingfisher here the most is the one that said, "You are not alone in your skin."
What you should be disturbed about is hearing voices that none of, or some of us have not heard. That would be the most disturbing
I would be
thing.
disturbed if 3 of us had not heard them.
It definitely happens, Zechariah.
And
I'm not one for fantastical tales.
I believe you and Aaron and Tolnar. I believe.
Tolnar and I are both elves, and Kingfisher.
elf.
But what I'm saying is, it just happened so. The 3 of us are up at this corner of, I don't know if it's our proximity to the sounds, but we're in this corner up here, all 3 of us together, but the 3 of us heard it. That's all I'm saying, is the 3 of us heard what we heard.
So we heard the whispers of the wind.
We need to be careful.
Did we see any colors?
As we
can
continue
paint with all the
on,
colors.
I think we need to be vigilant. That's all I'm saying.
As the deceased pond might say, roll higher on perception.
Rolled to 21. That's almost my max.
Wow.
Max I can roll is a 26.
I have contacted several of you
25.
via your personal Discord.
Oh,
look.
Well, let me turn away from the basketball game then.
Okay.
Okay.
The fog continues to be elusive, but as the cart is moving along, you actually see the fog start to roll away off to your, if you're going south, it'd be to your left. To the viewer, it's to the right. You can see that there is what appears to be a picnic. There is a blanket with all sorts of food laid out. Bottles of wine. There is cheese, bread, meats. There is a basket. There are cushions to sit on. There is even several frond. I can't really talk. What am I trying to think of? Palm tree branches that are hanging over, that are moving back and forth in the fog. as it kind of moves, and the fog kind of swirls away from this area where where this picnic is sitting. Anyone?
Chris, can so Tonar and I in our positions is kind of being, I know we're not driving this thing, but are we holding on to the reins
No.
of these?
No.
Okay. And so these horses are pulling this cart at their own pace. We have no control at all.
Other than the small coaxing that you and Kingfisher and others have done to try and alleviate the stress that the horses are going through during several of the encounters that you've already been in. Kingfisher tried to calm them down and say, we'll get there, in pace. They're not rushing to get anywhere, but they are also not stopping unless they absolutely have to or they want to on their own. And they are not ones that you cannot use. You could use your strength as much as you want to try and pull them to get them to move, but they will not move unless it's on their own.
Sure. So, like with animal handling, well, first of all, I'm going to try and lock eyes with everybody, or Zechariah is going to say, no one get off the cart and no one go anywhere near that picnic setting. And I want to try and spur the horses on with animal handling or something, poke them on the behind, something, encourage them to pick up the pace. And I'm going to try and stay, or Zechariah is he's kind of, again, he makes the announcement, no one get off the cart. He also says, Zechariah says, do not even make eye contact with whatever you see on the side of the road.
Everyone has other
and
idea.
We need to continue on.
I look at the peas.
When in doubt, Q's just gonna go full blown ooh squirrel. I'm pretty sure he's part squirrel at this point.
Let's see. I'm trying to find. The problem is not having individuals queued up. Pun intended.
I mean, for me, this is the equivalent of some coyote coming along and putting a plate and a sign that says free bird seed. I'm not touching it, okay?
Or, free bath for bird bath. Yeah.
Free bird seed. Where?
Yes.
I don't know.
Because I guarantee you there's a boulder somewhere overhead tied to a very thin rope that says Acme on it.
Oh, whoa. What in the world? Get out of that.
Oh.
Get out
of
it.
Some of us have seen this before.
Does not do what I ask it to do.
It's Janet. Carla. I think it was Carla. Yes.
I'm trying to.
And she wants to meet you.
Yes. She just turned 18 and got a webcam. Wait,
Stop it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
That's a common spam message. Didn't mean anything wrong.
It's common for some things.
Or go to this, site so you can talk, or
Yes. Do you have WhatsApp?
Okay.
No.
One of you just got a message in Discord.
I didn't get the previous one, by the way. If you sent one,
I said that some of you would get them. I didn't say everyone.
all right. Well, then I won't worry about it.
in other words, we're not his favorites.
It's okay. I'm used to that.
That's not what I said. Okay.
Mother always liked you best.
I mean, if
I
others
don't
are
have
getting
to be on
messages-
top as long as I'm on the list. That's all I care.
So, if you checked your messages, you will see something. If I sent it to you,
For those who are the favorites for tonight. Congratulations, you're level 7.
or something to that effect.
Achieve.
I know
New
some
achievement. You've set up a
That's
trap.
the one I expected you to get.
That may not be
his
true.
achievement. You have fallen for the trap. The most basic blunder of a DM.
Still get a land war in Asia.
Q, what do you see?
Oh Lord! Somebody give me a sign. Thunk.
Here's
Guys,
your sign.
there's a sign here that says, "Weary travelers, please enjoy." I'm just going to have one tiny wafer thin mint.
And
Then David hits the. Then there goes Q hitting the ground out like a light, and someone just gonna pop up for dragging him away.
Okay.
Q has been Q-napped.
Q,
By QAnon.
is there anything that you want to do, or are you just going to report that one thing to them?
And I'm going to have a wafer thin mint, a cracker, a small smackerel of cheese, perhaps.
Everything that
The rubbly in his tubbly.
everything that you ingest tastes fresh, tastes immaculate, like you haven't had that wafer thin mint is the best chocolate and mint that you have ever had in your life. That cheese is glorious. I mean, it to the point that you see in your mind's eye, you see sparks and flashes of joy that your body just it tastes fantastic.
It's brilliant.
The cracker that you crunch into, it's buttery, it's rich. It's
Ritz?
for lack of a better word, it could be Ritz. But it tastes fantastic.
And I'm evidently allergic to it.
No, you're
No, I'm sneezing.
Oh, you're okay. So
We
you're
need a little
allergic to
insight
grain?
check.
Is that what you're saying? Or butter? Which is it?
I don't know.
An inside check towards the DM.
Why?
Because DM is handing things out like it's candy, and we all know we've been told never trust the free signs.
Or the free candy. I
Well,
found that out in his first mission.
As the cart continues to rumble by.
The cart has stopped. It is not moving.
Oh, it has stopped?
Yes.
Oh. Then I'm going to say, hey guys, this is good stuff, Maynard.
The cart has in no way stopped. I've continued to spur on the horses. Are you saying that the horses have stopped regardless of my prodding
As
and yelling and whatever else Zechariah would do to try and keep this cart moving forward?
as the DM has already said, the horses are moving at their own pace. You
Gotcha.
can try and coax them as much as you want to, but they are going at their own pace. Whether they stop or go is their decision, nobody else's. Remember, they don't belong to you. They belong to Sable Dawn. Their mission is to get you to Havenwood, but that's at their pace, not yours.
But correct. Okay. Right. But you're saying they have stopped.
They have
So
stopped.
they're not moving on.
They're not moving as of right now.
I'm telling everyone, Zechariah is saying again, Q, come back. No one get off this cart and mess with that picnic site until these horses start to move. Stay on the cart. And I'll continue to look forward down the path. Zachariah continues to look forward down the path.
Q, roll an investigation check.
Let's see if I can see over the blankets and pillows.
That's a big fort.
Investigatory. Seven.
Okay.
I
Now
see the
Q's
stuff is
getting-
there. I see a selection of stuff that I do not recognize.
He's getting sleepy.
I know it is cheese, but I don't know what type of cheese.
No.
I know it is meat, but I don't know what type of meat.
Would you say it's Gouda?
It's Gouda
Cheese?
for you and Gouda for them. The right now, Q, you feel great. You feel fantastic. The food is filling. The food tastes great, smells good. Nothing appears to be even to have a blemish on it. It all looks succulent. Like obviously you could sit there for a long period of time and just enjoy yourself and get your fill, and there would still be food left over.
I try to persuade my companions to join me.
Okay. Anybody else that wishes to do so?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
I'd like to do a magic check or an arcana check.
Go for it.
23.
Okay. You can tell that there is a faint necromantic residue upon everything that is there.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Frost.
We know the favor of the group. Got it.
I'm so sorry, little dog. You'll be all right.
Just wants to be involved.
So, and I'm trying to push you three away with my foot and away from the table, and I say to my good friends here, there's necromancy on this and on this table. We need to get away from this. I can see it. Please come away.
So can you taste it?
As you starts to move, he knocks over one of the bottles. It clanks against another one and breaks. The liquid that comes out of it smells faintly of the grave bloom lurkers that you guys just dispatched. But there is a sweet fragrance to it, rather than it being tart or poisonous. The Q, when you look at the bottle, you see on one of the labels, Grave Bloom Reserve. I'll actually show you what it looks like, if I can get it to come up. Of course, it takes forever to do what I want it to do.
Well, yeah, because it's been poisoned.
Show him.
Can I roll persuasion to get him to come away from the table?
You certainly can try.
In the Iron Realm, every journey begins with a choice, a path, a steed. From mossy glades to gilded towers, Realm Rider Transit Guild carries you swiftly, safely, splendidly. Choose your pace, a donkey for the rugged trail, a carriage for comfort and charm, a skyborne dirigible for those who dream above the clouds. Founded by Sir Garrick of the Seven Saddles, Realm Rider blends magic and muscle, offering enchanted root stones, bonded beastmasters, and bardic entertainment for the discerning traveler. Book your passage at any Realm Rider waystone, found in taverns, guild halls and market squares. Your route sigil will glow when your steed arrives. Realm Rider Transit Guild. From cobblestone to cloud, your journey, your steed.
6 years running, Grain-Soak Ale reigns supreme in the kingdom of Ethukoth. Crafted by the Grain-Soak brothers in small batches, originally served only at the Dusty Kettle Tavern in Balastar VR, now served across the realms. A wine is just a wine, but an ale is a brew. Grain-Soak Ale, now served across Ethukoth and Astarag. Not sold in a Falmouth. Drink responsibly, not suitable for halflings, gnomes, or fairies.
From hearth to hall, we deliver it all. Whether you're nestled in a mossy cottage or posted at a windswept keep, the Swift Stag Courier Guild rides swift and sure across the Iron Realm, bringing the realm's finest goods straight to your door. Need a honey-glazed venison shank from the boar and bramble? Or perhaps a pouch of dream root tea from Moonshade Apothecary? Our fleet-footed couriers, some say part satyr, run, ride, and even broom their way through forest and fog to reach you. From enchanted combs at Velvet Antler Emporium, to cinnamon knots fresh from the Soot and Spoon, to wax-dipped candles and ink vials from Glimmerwick Provisions, we partner with the best, so you never go without. Deliveries within 5 leagues of any major town or guild outpost. Rush orders, just 1 silver more. But beware, dragon sightings and magical storms may cause delays. Look for the Silver Stag mid-leap, antlers trailing wind, satchel stamped with seal. That's Swift Stag, because when the realm needs a runner, we don't walk, we leap. Swift Stag Courier Guild. From hearth to hall, we deliver it all.
Roll and find out. So
13.
13.
Hold on.
I got a 13.
And let's see how persuasive you are.
So
I got a 12. Your argument is inconclusive.
Oh.
it's inconclusive, but we do know that the grave bloom was.
The grave bloom rendered me blind,
and it liquefied the eyes of an undead. And that
Zechariah raises his voice and he says, "Aaron, have Frost bring Q back to the cart."
Can I do a strength check for my dog? How do I do that?
For your dog?
Yeah.
The dog's going to try and grapple me.
I'm going to grab him by the scruff of the neck. My wolf. I call him a dog. I would call a wolf in the wild a puppy, because I'm a Southern woman and that's what we do.
Wolves are humongous.
Okay, so can I use my strength?
You can try and grab hold of it. Basically, it's in their grapple with Q if you choose to, or with you, or both.
24.
24.
Yeah, she got me.
All right, we're coming. And
you picked me up off my little feet, and I'm kicking and screaming and going, "This is undignified, put
and
You
use
see
your
what happens when we don't listen to reason?
Reason is for the weak, for the weak-minded. I serve a different power. I think my own thoughts.
Okay. Have you met
the
Q before?
powers I believe in will protect me.
Well, come on. Let's get.
But they're not going to protect us. We are going to protect us and you. And I don't mean the sheep.
So Aaron puts them back into the cart.
Aaron, do a perception check, please.
That's
18.
While you were struggling to carry me,
yeah,
my eyes changed colors to a deep dark red for a brief instant.
And someone from the back shouted, "Everyone attack!" and it turned into a ballroom blitz.
Something happened.
It's a monster.
His eyes turned red.
I mean, granted, we
I don't know what's wrong with him.
don't see his eyes
He's
most of the time.
infected. I don't know if we should put him. I don't know what we should do.
Off with it, go.
Off with his head.
Wrong story.
I mean, not really. I mean, we have headless vampires.
As far as detecting evil and exorcising demons, that sort of things. Let
me look at something.
Yeah, you too, Aaron, as well. Yes.
I mean, technically, it's not that far off of the story that we've already had.
I'm gonna
We've had
cast.
headless vampires.
I'm gonna cast a.
Yes, and I loved when the headless vampires tried to bite us. That was hilarious.
You and Kat in Loman y'all have been quietly sitting in the back with Relpek. Relpek is just kind of sitting there. You can see that he's kind of looking over at you, then looking over at the picnic. And then he looks over at you and looks at the picnic, and you can actually see him salivating. He looks down at his hands and he's wringing his hands, and then he looks up and he says, "I am so hungry. I would go and eat that right now if I could."
Somebody give him a granola bar.
Connor pulls out a,
Got rations, dude.
a MRE or whatever the equivalency of a normal ration. He goes, "Here you go."
And everything that you pull out of your bags appears rotten. Completely and utterly rotten. Mold, decaying, falling apart.
Okay,
it crumbles in your hands as you hold it up from what you have in your bag. The apples don't look right. They're mushy to the hand or to the touch. The bread just crumbles into dust almost.
I'd tell the horses, continue to Havenwood now.
The horse, let's see, persuasion check.
$21.
The horse that is directly in front of you, Zechariah, starts to take several steps. And the other one follows lead, and they move close to 15 feet. And as they do so, you hear a rattling noise from behind you.
Okay, turn around and look for the noise.
A bell to bring out your dead.
You see a hunched figure emerge from the fog at the other end of the road. He's pulling a cart that rattles as it moves. He's humming a tune to himself. And you notice that the light from overhead hits the objects on the cart and on his person at just such an angle that flashes of light hit the ground in all directions, and then up in the air, and then hit the tree and the trees and the leaves, and then dissipates, and then continues going forward as he's walking towards you. He walks just in a normal path. Of course, I need to fix this so that the audience can actually see what's going on too. And as he's moving towards you, whoops, wrong map. Let's try this one again. As he continues moving forward, you hear him say out of the corner of his mouth, "See your truest self. See your truest self. I have mirrors galore. See the truest self." He stops behind you and looks at you and says, "Would you mind kindly moving out of my way? I am making my way to the south. See your truest self. See your truest self."
I'm going to move out of his way. And as I do that, I'm going to cast Bless on me and Frost and Cat.
Okay.
Which cat? The person or the cat?
The female, like Theo and Cat.
What do you mean, see your truest self, kind person? Are you selling something?
I have mirrors of all types, and you can actually see that he has hand mirrors, small compact mirrors, gigantic wall mirrors, mirrors that you would put like over a fireplace or in the bathroom. He's carrying all types, not just on his cart, but also on his person. So he's...
How much for the little ones, sir? How much?
Okay. I sell these for basically, what do you think it would be worth to buy one of these?
How does 5 gold pieces sound?
Well, that would get you this one, and he holds up one that is almost 3-4 feet in height and probably about 2 to 3, so it's kind of an oval shape. But it's a very beautiful mirror. It's got the outside edge is wooden and stained, and it's immaculately done and very well preserved. It has a little wire on the back for hanging it up if you chose to. He says, "Look inside and see what you see. What is your truest self?"
I will do so.
Okay. You need to roll a D10.
Right.
Would also like to look, to be honest.
Say again?
I would also like to look to at least see if they have a small compact mirror for, say, 2 gold pieces.
Remember, you're blessed too.
Yes, you are blessed.
I rolled a 4.
Roll the 4.
Yes.
Your reflection moves independently. You must roll a D6 before casting a spell.
1.
A 1. With before you can cast a spell, the image of you disappears within the mirror.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Cat, or Theo and Cat, decided that you wanted to buy a mirror. Is that right?
Yes.
He has. What size are you looking for?
I'm looking for a small, compact mirror that I could probably put in my pocket.
Okay. He has several, and they're all on his sleeve. They're all different sizes and shapes. Round ones, square ones, rectangles, different colors. Some of them are rainbow around the edges. Some are iridescent. Choose the one that you want and see your true self.
I'm gonna take this oval-shaped one with a bronze.
Bronze, okay.
Like a little bronze outer rim.
He asked for 2 silver, if that will be okay.
I only have gold.
Then 1 gold it is, and he will hand you back several silver pieces in return.
Alrighty.
So, roll a d10. Rhea, I gotcha. Or Lominde, I gotcha. Hold on.
A 7.
7. Your reflection sprouts black vines. You gain resistance to necrotic damage, but take 1d4 psychic damage on each draw. Let's see. Lominde, what you got?
Well, I'm not gonna buy any, but I'm gonna be acting awfully suspicious towards like any mirror that comes near me. I'm gonna be like kind of shying away, making sure I'm out of the reflection of any, like I'm hiding something.
Okay.
Anytime one passes near me, I'm avoiding eye contact.
Okay. Does anybody else want to buy a mirror, look in a mirror?
Tonar, hold up that MRE you were offering Relpec.
I hold up the food in my hand towards Kingfisher.
And I hold the mirror up to the food.
Okay.
And look inside. Yeah.
There's no reflection in the mirror.
And okay, so that's my fate. I have no reflection. So all right.
Okay. And the ration, Tolnar, that you hold up, is it in a package or is it just pieces of bread and stuff that you have in your hand?
It's a package.
An iron ration.
Yeah, I mean it's a package, ration where I have to unwrap it and.
Okay. When you hold it up and you feel it, what seems to have had weight to it now feels like it's almost nothing. And when you move the bag back and forth, you hear the rattling and the basically of decay and small pieces and crumbs within the ration bag.
Okay.
Anyone else like to buy a mirror from the mirror man? The mirror merchant, if you want to call him that.
Mirror master.
Mirror.
Comical villain.
Zechariah sees what's going on and again says, "Everyone stay inside the cart. If anyone has bought anything, I'm going to break it. I'm going to destroy it."
No argument here.
I turn my attention back to the horses, trying to spur the horses on.
Okay. Kingfisher, do you give Zechariah your mirror?
No, I'm going to throw it onto the pile of picnic food, and it with force.
Okay.
In an attempt to but I'm not going to look at it anymore, and I'm trying to break it over the picnic.
Okay. When you throw it, it hits several of the glass bottles. The glass bottles break, but the mirror breaks as well. When it does, everyone within your group forgets your name. Everyone in the group has no idea who this Aarakocra is that is sitting on one of the horses.
Even the ones that I blessed?
Bless just adds to a roll.
As a role play, I was just wondering.
Yeah, according to this, when the mirror shatters, the Kingfisher's name disappears from everyone's memory. Everyone forgets who he is. And you're all staring at him, and he is staring back at you. He knows who you are. Kingfisher Blue, you know every single person that's here, but everyone else has no idea who you are.
But it's not like he just appeared out of the blue.
According to your memory, he has just appeared out of the blue because you don't know who he is. There's an Aarakocra monk sitting on one of the two horses in front of you. Your entire mission, everything that you guys are doing, trying to get to Havenwood, etc., all of that, you all know it. But Kingfisher Blue completely escapes your mind. You have no idea who this creature is that's sitting on here.
But he's not attacking us, or he's not attacking Zechariah or the group.
The merchant?
Kingfisher Blue, who we used to know as Kingfisher Blue.
Kingfisher Blue is not attacking anyone. He's just sitting there.
So I look at this unknown king. I look at this monk or this Aarakocra, and I say, get off the horse. Get off the horse, so there's no trouble. And I turn back to the horses, trying to spur these horses to continue to Havenwood.
Okay. How about anyone else?
My apologies. My apologies.
One at a time. Okay.
I'm going to. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Either one, whichever you want. Just let's not jump on each other. I know everybody is excited.
Go ahead, Kingfisher.
I looked at Zechariah. I looked at Zechariah. I'm like, my apologies, Zach. Didn't know this was a violation. I broke the mirror like you wanted to. What's wrong?
Zechariah,
I know that you are.
Hold on. Zechariah, hold on. When you hear him say your name, your memory comes back, and you recognize who he is. No one else recognizes who he is.
You know, Kingfisher, I'm a little disappointed that you've done this. This is, we're obviously in some type of, who knows, but obviously a dangerous situation. I know that you have your proclivities, but we've got to leave this area. And I'm trying to tell everybody to stay on the cart, stay away from picnics, stay away from people selling mirrors. And Kingfisher Blue, if you can please assist, we need to move out of this area. I literally just forgot your name. Okay. So there's obviously magic about. It's fine, but we need to leave this area.
Okay. Aaron, you were going to do something. What did you want to do?
I know, but I I got tickled at him saying foul magic at a bird.
Oh.
So I've just seen a big Aarakocra monk just appear, and I immediately turn around to this mirror man, not the Muffin Man, but the mirror man, and I say, "What did you do? Who is that? Where did they come from? Are they part of your group?" I just start questioning him. I'm like, "Who is this?
Okay.
Do you know him?"
The mirror man looks back at you and looks at the rest of the group, and he says, "I'm just showing his truest self. That's all I do is show the truest self. He chose to throw the mirror, and the mirror shattered. And what is it? It appears that he had the name forgotten."
You do know who I am, Aaron Stonefell.
What? What did you say to
Aaron
me?
Stonefell, you know who I am.
And immediately, Aaron, you recognize who he is.
Whoa!
It's
But
like,
wow! I didn't know who you were a minute ago. You need to say everybody's name, because
I know.
Wow!
I will.
Talnar, Theo and Kat, Hugh, Lominde, all of you are still standing or sitting here looking at this Aarakocra who's sitting on the back of a horse, and you do not recognize who he is.
I mean, Tolnar's just gonna sit there, look at him, make sure there's no signs of violence or aggression, and just pulls out his book. Since we're not moving anywhere, I mean, there's no need for Tolnar to try to be, showing anything aggressive.
No, you don't, little buddy. No.
Hugh immediately hops off of the cart and starts to go over towards the picnic again.
No.
Tie him up.
Lominde and
I'm gonna break his leg.
Q and Theo and Kat, what are you doing?
Well, you know what Q's doing.
Well, you know what Q's doing, but I'd rather he say what he's doing than me just describing it.
He's hungry. I'm hungry.
Anyway.
Don't make me laugh, so you. I will.
My guard is already pretty up. Like, if I was a dog, my hackles would be raised at just the mirror stuff that's just happening. And now there's a new guy up there. I mean, I am tense. I am. He can probably see me go to my belt and just put a hand on one of my daggers just to be safe, because I am so super uncomfortable right now.
Kingfisher Blue, you see Lominde put her hand on the hilt of her knife as she's looking at you, and I mean, with just almost like daggers for eyes, she is very suspicious of you right now.
I'll hold up a wing in a placating gesture and say, "Lominde, keep that in your belt, dear."
Lominde, you realize that when he says the name, who this is. It's almost as if the blinders have been taken off of your eyes, and you realize, and your memory has recovered, and you realize that it's Kingfisher that you that you are potentially getting ready to stab.
I'm gonna blink like I'm getting sleep out of my eyes and kind of shake my head and going, "What was that?"
All right. And Kat, Theo and Kat, you still have a mirror, as well as you don't recognize the person, or the Aarakocra that is sitting on top of one of the horses.
I mean, quite frankly, I'm not hugely interested in the new guy. All I'm really interested in is this cool new souvenir, which I have a death grip on and just staring at it, my thumb tracing over the etching of the bronze.
Wait, so the cat is not, intrigued by any bird?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Much like Minx, she is a vegetarian.
I'll be like, my dear furry friend Theodora Tashara, will you please instruct Catherine Gashai to put that mirror away, my friend?
Both Theo and Kat, when he says your names, it's almost like memory just immediately comes back to your mind, and you realize who this is that's talking to you, and that he has been a friend of yours, a companion, a compatriot, and a warrior right alongside of you for many, many, many months. And the mirror that's in your hand starts to melt.
So, why you go and do that? I know it was cheap.
Sorry, I had to.
Q, are you still wandering around?
Playing tag with Lominde, trying to get to the picnic.
With Lominde?
Or Aaron.
Aaron.
Trying to get to the picnic.
Okay.
And using the sheep as a blocker. I am single-minded focused on trying to eat.
Okay.
Didn't normally get used as the football, but anyway, it's.
I mean, you using it as a blocker does track with the other two.
Okay.
So Kingfisher will look over and
Zechariah is going to get down off the horse, off the cart, walk up to the horses, and try and do the same thing that I did when there was the grave bloom spore. I'm going to try and basically coax them along. I'm going to grab onto their reins, and I'm going to start to just try and walk them.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll go like, Q, Railpick, get away from that picnic and get back on the cart now.
Railpick has not jumped out of the cart. He has turned around, and his focus, like his hands are on the rail of the cart, and he's looking over at that food, and he's just salivating, but he knows.
So like, Q, Railpick, never mind the food, get back on the cart. We've got a place to go.
So, while the group of you are trying to wrangle in Q and you and move the cart, the mirror merchant has walked on past and has disappeared back into the fog. The fog starts to get thicker on the ground. It comes out of the woods, across the grass and the dirt path road, and envelops the entire picnic into this blanket of low-lying fog. You can actually see the fog rise up 2 to 3 feet, and it's almost like they're on either side of the road as it dissipates, the trees and the grass on either side start to disappear out of the the fog. show the cards. You observe faces that almost look like they're speaking, but they're not. You don't hear voices. You just see these facial features moving through the mist or through the fog. You see shadow in front of you, and the horses start to move.
Get back. I'll get back on the cart.
The fog becomes so thick that it's almost like a wall of fog on either side of you. You can see sky above your head, but you cannot see trees or bushes or grass on either side of you, just the road that's in front of you and the road that is behind you. Hugh, are you getting on the cart, or are you still going to try and get some food?
Seeing what's happening, I'm going to get as much as I can get, tuck it into my shirt, and then we're going to get back onto the cart.
Okay. I don't know why that didn't take Tolmar with it. So, okay, I'll move you back to the cart so that everybody is together. And Aaron, are you joining them? Okay. The behind you, the road at the other end of this, what you can see, 25 feet, but far enough back you can actually see the fog encompassing into and onto the road, and the road disappears behind you as you continue going forward. And as you do so, you can hear the whispers in the wind and in the fog saying,
What was it?
Neener.
Saying good luck.
That's where we will end it tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here this evening and enjoying a little bit of pre-Halloween shenanigans, getting us ready for the Halloween extravaganza that is next week. It is going to be a costume party with the group, and we will be having festivities during the course of the evening, and a really great story. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Wednesday Warriors, as always, thank you for being here and being a part of the fun. We hope you had a good time tonight, as well as I hope that our audience had a good time tonight. This is something a little bit different, and I had a great time. I hope you did too. Please tell your friends, neighbors, friends, enemies, anyone and everyone that you know about the Iron Realm. Let them know who we are, what we do, and join us again next week. Until we see you for pre-Halloween, let's roll.
In the shadows where the whispers play, Lomin Day glides in a smoky ballet. Her eyes are hidden behind a veil of grace. With each step she leaves a dangerous trace. A road with secrets, a heart of ice. Lomin Day dancing in the gloom. With a fatal charm she seals your doom. In the moonlight she'll take her aim, a ghostly whisper calling your name. Iron Realm trembles at her silent she claims. No one makes it home. In her presence, fear paints the night. A haunting melody, no escape in sight. She's got a story nobody knows. Lomin day, dancing in the gloom. With a fatal charm, she seals your doom. In the moonlight, she'll take her aim. A ghostly whisper calling your name. Fading into memory.